Hey, good morning, everybody. Out for my morning stroll with the animals. Where's the other animal? Behind me somewhere. Stitch always falls a little bit behind. So today is National Sisters Day, and I have hundreds of sisters. You guys, I consider every one of you my sister. By another mister. Hey, come. We've stopped apparently. So stay tuned, guys. Hi, good morning, everybody. Crafting Journey here, that journey chick over on Instagram, and over on my other channel, The Leftovers. Don't want to forget the new channel. Even if, yard sales and reselling, that's not your thing, I would love it if you could run over there. The link is down in the description. Subscribe, hit the like button, just help me launch that channel. Then you never have to watch it again. But I would love it if you just take a look. It's really fun. It's a fun thing to do because, like I said, I'm going to be fun employed. If I can make a go at this thing, I'm going to be fun employed. So, yes, I've just got a corner done. I know. Here, see? Beautiful flowers. So I put down release papers from Crashly. I got them in the mail the other day, and I just couldn't stand that plastic another second. Yeah. So I put the release papers down. They are the cutest little gnomes. Okay, I will do an up-close picture because you can see the camera's too far away. No close-ups today. So this brings up a touchy subject. Yes, the like button. He's a little sad that he didn't get his own release papers. I said, listen, you're a like button. You don't get release papers. Also, please consider subscribing it's absolutely free to subscribe, and hit the notification bell. You need to hit all or you're not going to get the notifications. Also, you're going to want to check your phone to make sure you got notifications turned on for YouTube. Because some people say, I didn't get notified. You want to get notified because you never know when I'm going to have another video. You know me. I'm a whim. I do things on a whim. And the Crafting and Crime show, I never know when it's going to upload. It's never the same time every day. It's kind of random. Sometime around noonish, my time, Central Standard Time. So let me show you what else I got from Crafts with Crashly. This is National Sisters Day, and she's one of my sisters by another mister. I have a lot, trust me, but she's one of my besties. Yeah, I have a lot of besties. All right, first of all, she sent me washi tape that it looks like it's, I don't know if that's a footprint, a flip-flop. It's super cute, super cute. I will also do an up-close of that for you. A nice, pretty little card thanking me so much with these cute stickers in them. Oh my gosh. Cats. Oh, I've got a lot of pictures to take. A light bulb. A van, and this love sticker. These stickers are really nice. I'm going to leave them out so I don't forget. And everything's packaged really nice. She has a shop on Etsy. She is going to be on Mickey Sunshine Creates show Friday as part of our Great Escape event. So you're going to want to tune in, even if you're not part of the event. You're going to want to tune in to see what she has created for this event. Crashly is incredibly creative, making her pens and what she has made for this event, including release papers, guys. So get your wallets all settled. So here's the other release paper. I don't need to get them all out. They're cats, and I will also do an up close of that one. But I do want fair warning. Now, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to say they came about 20 in the package. This was enough. It didn't quite cover this entire diamond painting, 71 by 56. Fortunately, I had some of it already started. Because these are a little smaller than the release papers that I've been using. I'll show you the ones I've been using. So just keep that in mind when you order. that this may not cover your entire diamond painting, depending how large it is. 20 of them. This, what size is this? Hold on. I will tell you. So you're not confused. Let's see. This is, I don't know if she does it by centimeters. This is 10 by like 13 and a half centimeters, or inches would be like close to 4 inches by 4 by 5. So just keep that in mind. But they're lovely. She has some darker ones for later on when we do a mystery diamond painting event. Those are going to be awesome. So these, I'm actually giving these to my sister. It's National Sisters Day. Yes. So Jean is my real sister, Jean Glaze, if you ever see her in the chat. She moved in about a year ago, and it took a little adjusting, but we've adjusted and we get along great. You know, we realized that our mother, who we are estranged from, was pitting us against each other for our entire lives. So we never got along. And then when we realized it, we're like, what? You know, it's awful for a mom to do that, you know, to pit their own children against each other for her own gain. Yeah, it's terrible. So what else did Croshley send me? This cute little butterfly. It's another cover binder, and it's super cute. So I'm going to add that to my little pineapple. I keep all my cover binders, not all of them, some of them. I have a lot. So I keep a lot of them now here on my little pineapple. We'll take a picture of that too. Okay. Oh, I didn't even realize this. Oh my God. She sent me some of her release papers, crafts with Croshley. Oh man, I could have used that. In fact, I will use that. I'm going to use that in this spot right here. How cool is that? Oh my God. Girl, crafts with Croshley with her logo on them. Okay. Maybe I didn't open this envelope the other day. I didn't see this. That is amazing. Croshley, thank you so much. You are very, very incredibly generous. Okay. So like I said, she'll be on Friday. Save your money. You're going to want to go to her site on Friday and take a look at what she's got, because she's doing something for the event. All right. Let me put this back before I lose it and can never find it again. All right, I got the hot coffee today going on. So I can't go through National Sisters Day without talking about my absolute bestie. We were talking yesterday. I absolutely consider her my sister, and that's Mickey Sunshine Creates. She is the one I am doing this event with. You know, I've known her now for more than 2 years, and we bicker like sisters, but, you know, we just click on an intellectual level and a life level. I don't know how to explain it, but I know that if I'm having a bad day, I can call her. She knows she can call me, and it's valuable to have someone like that in your life. I also have, you know, DP Addiction Adventures. Jen is, you know, amazing friend. Crafts with Croshley, and Tia's Crazy Craft Addiction. Tia, Croshley, and Jen are, you know, amazing people, and I consider them sisters as well. I have a lot of, I don't know if you want to call them sorority sisters, you know, diamond painting, crafting sorority sisters, but I consider them sisters. Anyway, okay. So, big weekend. Like I said, I did start the new channel. You're going to want to check that out. It's called The Leftovers. Let me tell you how that came about. I go over to my son's house, and I had not told him what happened at work with the job. I spent my attorney calls me while I'm at my son's house. So I go into my Malia's bedroom and shut the door. I have an hour-long conversation with the attorney that I felt was very productive, and I think we're going to move forward with it. We have a plan moving forward. Let's just say that. So then sit down with my son and his wife, and I explained to them what happened at work. But I said, I have a plan. I'm going to be doing this reselling. I just don't want to start another career. I'm going to keep looking. If I find something, I don't want to move. It's expensive. So I'm going to take that money and that I have saved and put it into the resale business. And I think with what my attorney is doing for me, I will have the time to launch this business. So I was telling my son about, he's like, you should do storage lockers. And I'm like, I would love to, but I don't have a vehicle, because you have to clean those things out. Once you purchase them, you're responsible for cleaning them out and hauling all that stuff away. Even the stuff that you don't want, you have to haul it away. I said, I don't have a vehicle for that. And he's like, I'll help you, Mom. And I said, oh, you'll be my employee? He says, employee? No, I'm going to be your partner. So we both watch Big Brother, which is this show where they put all these people in a house, and it's whoever is left at the end. They vote each other out one by one, and whoever's left at the end wins $750,000. So they form these alliances, and they always have to give their alliances a name. So the most recent alliance in the Big Brother house is called The Leftovers. Well, I thought, my son says, hey. So I was jokingly, and I said, well, if you're going to be my partner, we need an alliance name. So he's like, The Leftovers, because he watches it too. And it's something fun that my son and I have in common. We get to talk about. He's like, hey, have you watched? And he'll tease me if I haven't watched it, and he'll, throw out teasers. So I need some coffee. So that's how we got to The Leftovers. And so I told him, how the storage lockers are done now. They're online. They're not, you always saw those Storage Wars shows where they're all out and they're bidding in front of the locker. They don't do it that way anymore. It's all online because of COVID. So I told him how it works, and I said, you should check it out, and just let me know if you buy a locker. He goes, no, Mom, you buy the locker, I'll help you clean it out. I'm like, really? He's like, I'm a silent partner. I'm just going to help you clean out the locker, haul it away. I'm like, oh my God, I am so lucky to have him. I swear I'm so lucky to have that kid. He's not a kid anymore. And right now he's training he's 43 years old and 42 years old. And he is training for a national judo championship. He's done judo his entire life. I'm so proud of him. He is a national masters. He's going to be a national masters champion. Because he'll probably will win. I know my son. He'll probably, he'll be on the podium. Let's just say he may not win, but he's going to be on that podium. Anyhow, boy, I went off on a tangent, didn't I? So that's how the fun employee business started, the Leftovers. So, and then I went yard sailing with my sister in the morning. Friday night, she's like, I'm going to set my alarm tomorrow. I'm going to get up with you. I'm going. And I thought, what? Now, my sister never gets up before noon, but she wanted to go yard selling. I'm like, I was shocked. And next morning, she was up. She got a shower. She was ready to go, and we had fun. We really had a good time going to these yard sales, talking to the people, and it was just fun. Now I got to get better at the camera work, as you'll see in those videos, but fun. Okay. And yesterday I did the live for Great Escape. We had Alyssa from Diamond Painting Drills. She put out a one-day sale, a one-day 20% off. I'm sorry it's already expired, but man, you guys took advantage of it. And I just wanted to thank you for supporting her small business. That's one of the things this event is all about. It's bringing people together, helping out these small businesses that work to support our community by diamond painting drills, diamond paintings, pens, and trays, everything we need, or want to do these diamond paintings, and we collect. We're collectors, we're hoarders, but we got to have the latest, greatest, right? The release papers, the pens, all of it. So I thank you so, so much. She's deeply appreciative, and we really had a fun show. And if you watch till the end, I try an amazing ice cream. I try different flavors of ice cream every Sunday. It's just a new shtick I got into. People seem to love it, and I'm enjoying it. Yesterday, the best ice cream I have ever tasted in my life. So watch to the end. So last night we went out for dinner. I told you it's a busy weekend. Granddaughter's birthday. She is 15. Malia is 15 years old, guys. You guys have known her since she was like 10. She's grown up. When I first started this channel, I wouldn't let her on camera because she was so young, and I didn't want YouTube to, at the time YouTube would turn your comments off if you had a young person on the video. I don't know if they still do that, but so I wouldn't even let her on camera, but I wouldn't hesitate now. I don't know if she wants to do it now, but she doesn't come over as much as she used to. I think she wanted to come over this week, but I'm still working till the 30th of August, which is it is so incredibly, mind-blowingly, anxiety-producing to go into that office every day, knowing, like the count is on. This is a job I won't have anymore. I don't know what projects to start. I'm finishing up one. Do I really start another? Am I going to be able to finish it? I just, whatever, I just go in and work. So, and then we got home from dinner. We did a Chinese buffet. Oh, listen, I do like Chinese food, but a Chinese buffet to me is just, now, I'm going to say, as far as Chinese buffets go, this one was a pretty good one. I had a nice salad to start, and then I tasted some things here and there, for entree. And then I went right to the dessert. It's just Chinese is not my thing. Chinese buffet is just not my thing. But it was so much fun to be with the family. I was missing one of the grandchildren, Kyle, because he works at the Firehouse Subs, and he was making his subs. But I got to spend time with Kaleo and Malia and the rest of the gang. And my sister was there, of course. Love her. Anyway, so when I came home, I wanted to not diamond paint. This is why I'm not as far along as everybody else, because I really love the watercolors. It just relaxes me so much. And one of my subscribers, Lisa, thank you so much, sent me a video on the basics of making some other kinds of flowers. So I thought, let me try this, and I did. You want to see what the result? Plus I got these new brushes that do this cool effect. So here is composition number 1. And you don't get the full effect of it under the lighting that I have. So I will do it close up. Super cool. All different kinds of flowers on here. And then this is the one that I was doing as I was watching the video, trying to get the hang of some of the flowers that she was. I especially like this. I don't know if you can see it. This one here, I think that turned out, it's like a rosebud. And then we've got some like daisies here and some other flowers. Then after I watched the video, I thought, all right, let me do my own composition with what I've learned. And this is what I put together. So there's a rose. There's some different kinds of, I'm playing with colors. This is supposed to be, I don't know what this flower is. It's just, by watching some of these videos, I have learned to find joy in some part of what you've painted. Find some part of the painting that you're really proud of. Don't ever throw your art away. Just find some part of it that you just absolutely love. And I'm going to say on this, I think the rose, I just gave it like a way too small stem. I don't know if you can see it. I gave it this little stem, but then I thought, oh, let me give it some larger flowers here. But I just like the composition as a whole. I like the way it came together. I put in some smaller flowers to fill it in. And then I did this really cool effect with, you'll see it when I take the close-up picture, with these new brushes that I have. I've got, this is why we have release papers. I don't know if you can see, but they have like these spaces in between the bristles. So as you run it across the page, you're getting like these fine lines. It's super cool. Now, why did I need this? I don't know, just to play around. But this is like about 2 hours worth of work, and it's not work at all. It's something I absolutely love to do, and it's so fulfilling, so relaxing. Now, diamond painting is too for some people. I also enjoy diamond painting. It too is relaxing, but not like this watercolor. I'm just really into the watercolor lately. I really am. Can you imagine these as release papers? This one especially. Oh my God, it would be amazing. Okay. Maybe I'll send those over to Crash. She's always looking for ideas. All right, let's talk about crafting and crime daily. I don't have a lot because not a lot went on Friday. As you know, the Parkland shooter case with Nicholas Cruz is on hiatus until August 22nd. Then the jury was sent home. Everybody was sent home to like decompress once the prosecution arrested. So they will all come back on August 22nd, and the defense will begin their case. I don't know what kind of case they're going to put on. Probably some, I would imagine some experts in whatever mental condition this guy has. Which I'm interested to know what that is. But, what kind of medications was he on? Should he have been on? That kind of thing. Mental health is a huge issue in this country. I'm not supporting what he did by any stretch of the imagination, but mental health is just something we've got to address. It was a topic in the messenger group today. We all, these have been really tough times. It has been really tough, and we're all trying to cope with it in our own ways. So, if you're struggling, please reach out to somebody in the community. Everybody is going through, not everybody, I don't speak for everybody, but there are a lot of us that are going through the same struggles and are willing to commiserate with you. I've never been one to, talk about my ailments with other people, but I have to say that, this is an important topic. Where are all my drills? My goodness. All right. So let's talk about Alex Jones. And why this verdict really doesn't matter, so to speak. It matters in that it was a message, but there's several reasons why this couple, the parents of this young child that died in the Sandy Hook school shooting, are not going to see that kind of money. So what happened on Friday? Friday was the punitive damage phase of the trial. They had already done the actual damages phase. So the prosecution put on one witness, Bernard Pettengill. And I thought, oh my God, I used Bernard Pettengill so many times. I lived in Florida, and Bernard gets around. He's a financial guy. If you want to know what a company's worth or what a person's worth or what a structured settlement is going to be worth, Bernard is your guy. We would list him on every case, rarely called him, but if it got to punitive damage, we would call him. So I thought, wow, I wonder what he looks like now, because it's been, a long time since I practiced law, and boy, he's really aged, really aged. But he takes the stand, and he had analyzed everything he could find on Alex Jones. And what he came up with was that Alex Jones had more than free speech systems. Yeah, it's FSF, Free Speech Systems Incorporated, which is a co-defendant, which is the parent company for InfoWars. He also had at least 5 other more, 5 that I wrote down, but he was naming them so fast I didn't write them all down. So more than 5 of these, what people know as shell corporations. They do not do business. They're just a place where you can put money into, and it's like a holding company for the money. In fact, the day that Alex found out that he was going to have a judgment against him, default judgment in all these cases, he started putting $11,000 every day into one of these corporations. It's basically a way to insulate the companies you're really doing business under, and you putting all your profits somewhere else. So he had all these companies that have all this money. He has these notes that mature later on in life that are worth millions. You just buy the note and it matures later on. So he analyzed everything he could find as far as, the sales and, because Alex Jones did not disclose any of his financials. It was just all based on what this Bernard Pettingill could find. And just based on what he could find, he estimated that this guy made at least $70 million every year. At least. And that he was worth billions of dollars. This is all to sway the jury to punish the defendant, and that he's got money to pay it. So they do their closing arguments, and then the jury goes back to deliberate. Now, they have lunch first, they bring the jury back, and then they go back to deliberate. And they were out for maybe about 3 hours, 2-3 hours, not long. They come back, and the verdict is just shy of $50 million. So if you add that to the actual damages, it does come very close to 50 million. So you can say, okay, 50 million. But let me talk about punitive damages in Texas. Now, first of all, yes, $50 million judgment sends a message. It should send a message to people that want to do what Alex Jones is doing. Go ahead. You have the right to say whatever you want to say, but you cannot defame people. You cannot tell people, say things that are not true about people. You've got to be very, very careful. I'm very careful when I talk on this show. I don't say things about people that are not true. I would never do that. So you just have to be careful, or you're subject to a defamation lawsuit, and you're subject to, intentional infliction of emotional distress, because you're causing angst to the person you told this lie about. So is this sending a message to this type of people? Maybe. But in the state of Texas, the great state of Texas, which I feel should be like a country in and of itself, just because Texas is just out there. Let me just say that. I should be diamond painting, right? I should be. I had a tray of drills here somewhere. What did I do with them? Oh, here they are. Here they are. Now, where's the... I think these were 3371, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. I put the container away without putting the drills away. That's a huge no-no, because now you got drills that you don't remember. And I was done with these. Okay, so we're going to put these back. This is a tray from Tig's Creations. She is another sponsor. She will be giving away some of her wares on a future show. All right, what? Where you going, Tootsie? Where you going? All right, let's do some of these. while we chit chat. So like I said, or I was starting to say, in the state of Texas, there is a cap on punitive damages. They call them exemplary damages. Per plaintiff, $750,000. So what that means is they will not get the $45 million that they were awarded for punitive damages. Now, I don't know how it is in Texas, but in Florida, there's also a cap in Florida. In Florida, if you got a judgment that exceeded the cap, you could do what they called a claims bill that would go to the legislature, and then the legislature would decide if you got the actual award or some part of that award. I don't know if that's the way it is in Texas. So the plaintiffs could challenge that by way of a claim bill to the legislature to go ahead and allow them to get the award. But it's not usually granted unless it's a special case. Like, I don't know. It just depends on the mood of the legislature, quite frankly. So they'll get about $750,000 each on top of the actual damage award, which was just shy of $5 million. Now, will they actually get that from Alex Jones? Well, they're going to have to schedule his deposition in aid of execution. That's what the deposition is called, where he's going to have an accountant come and open up his business records. And what they're going to see is what Bernard said. He's gotten most of these assets into the shell corporations and not under Free Speech Systems and his own name. So it's going to be a long process. Plus, he's got these other cases that are still pending where he's gotten judgments, and then they're going to have to do a trial for actual damages and punitive damages. Now, some of those are pending in Connecticut. I don't know if any of those are pending in Texas. And I don't know what the laws are on punitive damages in Connecticut. But we will find out as these things progress. But nevertheless, Alex Jones is still doing business. He is on the air. He is, talking about the trial, talking about how unfair it was. And, he wanted you to see the process. And not that I'm listening. I do not watch this guy. I do watch YouTube. He's not on YouTube. He's just on the internet. He was banned from YouTube for hate speech. But I watch a lot of YouTube, but not that kind of stuff. Conspiracy, hate rhetoric. I just don't follow that. I like stuff that's light and fun, and this guy that's raising chickens and coin pushing, just yard sailing. I like those kind of videos. So let's talk about this day in history. What happened? This was the day in, I have to find the year, 1974. So I was 14 years old. What was I doing? Oh, I was baton twirling my little butt off. I wasn't paying no attention to what was going on in politics. But Nixon was our president. And on this day in history, in 1974, he resigned the presidency. I don't know if anyone has ever done that, but he resigned the presidency because he was being investigated. There was impeachment proceedings going on over the Watergate Scandal. Now, what is the Watergate Scandal? Because like I said, I was 14. What did I know? I don't know nothing about no Watergate Scandal. And when you study history, at least back then when you studied history, you were learning about, ancient history. You didn't learn anything that, not anything current. Well, I guess that wouldn't be history then, would it? Anyway. There were 5 men that were caught breaking and entering into the Watergate Hotel, into the Democratic National Convention headquarters. Two of those men were connected to Nixon, and they were all convicted. Now, these two men were not going to go down with the ship. They were like, no, we are going to talk. So they started talking, and when they started talking, people started going down in the Nixon administration, including Nixon himself. Apparently, they had been wiretapping thousands of citizens to, for what reason, I have no idea, but so there was all of these tapes. Now, when special prosecutor that was assigned to do this investigation asked Nixon for the tapes, he gave them a synopsis of what was on the tapes. And this prosecutor, his name was Cox, he said, no, this is, we want the actual tapes. So Nixon calls in two of his staff members and said, I want you to go fire the special prosecutor. And both of them resigned. They said, no, we're not doing that. No. They resigned. So then he gets another one of his staffers to go fire the special prosecutor, and then he signs another special prosecutor who they eventually get the tapes. This whole thing was such a huge debacle. There was so much espionage going on in the White House at this time. It was incredible. So he resigns. The presidency goes to Gerald Ford, who later on pardons Nixon for any and all crimes he had associated with this Watergate event, which, I don't know about that. But, so Ford takes over the presidency at this point. Interesting, huh? Yeah. So that is the show for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Please don't forget to hit the like button who's upset about his not being on a release paper. And please subscribe. Don't forget to check out The Leftovers. That's down in the description. And I will see you all tomorrow in Crafting a Crime Daily. Hopefully there's a new trial that starts today. Let's get some fresh stuff going. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.